The hope, and these are the seed that we plant for our disaster that we have, all this fighting we have in South Sudan. They will be educated and they will have a different mindset. And they will be having some engineer. They will come up with a beautiful, genius idea that to make something better in their society than just providing the well alone. And this is the start point. And you know, people said when you take the horse to the water, the horse will know what to do. And water for South Sudan is just planting the seed that will grow to something bigger someday. And that's what we're doing. We cannot see the fruit of it today fully, but so far we see part of it is growing, but in the long run, we will see something real positive in South Sudan's community with what we've been doing. Another person, thank you.
Yeah. I'm doing in South Sudan, it's like Salva. My question goes to like when you talk about like South Sudan, we are not only lacking water alone, we are also lacking food. As you talk about, we have two seasons. As you are working on the water for South Sudan, do you have plans like in future to extend it so that you can put up irrigation system so that during dry season we could be able to irrigate during dry season and we grow more food for the people?
Okay, his question is, do we have another plan to extend one for South Sudan to do irrigation? Yes, we have that plan. We will be going for the solar system, that the same well, you can still use it for irrigation when you put the water tower, and then you use the solar submersible pump to pump the water up, and then the gravity will just push it to wherever that is needed to go. That's the next project that we'll be going to do it. And you could even see all these those hand pump wells. You can see people are still using that well and then plant their crops, some vegetable around the well. You can see it all the time. And I like wood people, they are always on top of that. And when we were there, then we see what beautiful thing they were doing all around the well. It was so good. Yes, we are planning it. It's just like one at a time. And what we are trying to do, we Water for South Sudan, we are not just a relief, emergency doing thing and then go. We are a developmental organization. And we like to make sure whatever we do is making impact to that society. And we need to understand it clearly that this one is working really well. And we just do this and then go gradually, like, for example, with that latrine I told you. We didn't just go and build a lot of latrine. We did a study to make sure they understand it. Here in America, you might go with American head there and say, hey, they need this, they need this. But in reality, you don't understand the sustainability. Do they have a brain to sustain it? And all this you need to understand the culture there. You need to understand all the need, that all the way that they will be able to do it. You need to make sure where would they find the supply chain to be able to support it. This is why we start with that simple hand pump first for them to be able to do it. If we put generator there for pumping and then generator broke, where would they get the fuel? Where would they get the spare part? And that's why we would like to go with the solar to be able to do that. And we are just doing things one at a time, slowly. Thank you.
Start to finish, how long does it take to build a well?
How long it takes to build a well? It depends. Because first of all, we have to go to another country and get all the things that we need. And when we brought them in, then we start drilling. And if everything goes really well, it will take 3 days to finish. If you have a breakdown, it will take 1 week or more. And this is how long does it take. And how many more questions, Lynn?
3 more.
3 more questions, okay. Student?
Are you ever hoping to expand your operation outside of South Sudan?
Right now, we are not having that tension yet because the need is still huge in South Sudan. Way, way, way huge. And we have not get to that point to stand out from South Sudan now because South Sudan has a great need. Two more, let's see. I see a lot of students now coming up. Student, okay.
Did you ever have to call 911 because you got lost?
So do I have to go?
911?
Oh, well, I never did, but some guys did it. Right. There are people who call 911, and you know that was so funny. When we came here, this is another thing come in my head when you ask that such a question. Over there in where we came from, you pee everywhere. You can just go out and pee. And when we came here, some of them were just peeing in town. They just go behind the building and police get them. And then, good news, the chief of the police knew there are lost boys here in the town and they need the support and this culture to adjust. And then the chief of police would go there and get them out and say, they're just learning. And all this. I can go on a lot. Let's stop right there. Last question. Okay. So, okay. Okay, we can give you two. You and her. That's right. Yeah.
I just want to thank you for being here today. I've been reading the Long Walk to Water since 2015 with my students, and I'm lucky enough to have one of my students here with me today. I just want to ask you, what advice, because you're the embodiment, an embodiment of determination for sure, what advice would you give the youth sitting here today, or what advice would you give any youth?
Beautiful. I will come for your question next. Final. Yes.
My question was just about roughly how much does it cost to build a water well?
Lynn?
So the full cost is $15,000, and some people sponsor at that level. You can see the banners, and then there's also partial sponsorship. You can put 3 names on a well, $5,000 a piece, and some schools take a few years to do that. So you can come see me after if you want to know more details. Yep. And also, often some schools, if they're really smart, they'll reach out to their communities, and Rotary clubs are a perfect match. You know, some schools work with their Rotary clubs, and together they do that. So come see us. Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway, that's the last question for her. I switch your question now. I will give 2 advice, one for young and one for adult. As we all know, the world is becoming one village now. And whatever happens around the world is all contagious to all of us, to our world. And it's always good to pay attention to anything that is happening all around the world and around ourselves too, because even here in the U.S., there's still a lot of need to as well. And it's good always to watch out for our world, because it's always good to leave our world in a good hands. And instead of being like, that's me, important first than anyone, then it doesn't take us anywhere. And just to see people like you who really step in, like we have South Sudanese here. American brought them. We are here, American, even our independent South Sudan was America who gave it to us. Without America, we wouldn't be independent today. It's America who did it. And that one, we need to take care of our world no matter what, because it's the only world we have so far. And we are one people, no matter what color we are, no matter what gender we are, how old we are, we still one people need each other. And America set example already. That's why I'm here, is because of America. And to young kids, I'm so proud of you guys, to be honest with you. And first of all, you should appreciate that you've been born in America. Some of you who are not born in America have a difficult life. Could not even eat. Someday, they might not get a meal sometime. And they don't have opportunity to go to school. If you were African kids, you wouldn't be able to raise the funding that you did to support Water for South Sudan. You wouldn't have that. And you are very lucky to be born in America. And please don't take anything for granted. And you already demonstrate the leadership, which makes someone like me that proud that this world is going to be in the safe hand of the world. You are already the leaders of the world. Look at yourself. You're stepping out to reach far away to help those people. That's show the leadership already. And I want you guys to keep that spirit. Keep it. This is where our world will be a better place for all of us. And I just want to thank you again, all the teachers, all the students, all this Rotary Club, for supporting people of South Sudan. I will not take a credit. It's all you who have a credit, as I said it before, for trusting me to give me your money to go and provide this clean drinking water. And thank you very much for your comment.